Welcome to the first installment of Good Cop, Bad Drop. Today we're going to be looking at the Air Jordan 10 City Pack for 2016. So the 2016 City Pack is much different from the 1996 City Pack, whereas instead of looking at some of Jordan's biggest rivals in the NBA, this particular pack goes through worldly inspirations. This one has 8 different sneakers ranging from Rio to Shanghai, from LA to New York. And as opposed to looking at particular team colorways, they're inspired by the cities themselves, whether it be the statue or just the culture that is surrounding that metropolis. So let's dig in.
So the first one that we're going to be kicking off out of the City Pack is the Chicago edition of the Air Jordan 10. Kind of has a Oklahoma City Thunder type of vibe to it, but when you actually look into the details of the inspiration, it's actually inspired by the flag colors of Chicago.
The key difference for this one has a nylon upper almost, so it's a little more durable. All conditions, I suppose. Definitely through rain, sleet, and snow in Chicago, but other than that, it's a pretty basic colorway. So next one, here we have the recently unveiled Shanghai versions. You can see them on HYPEBEAST now. Very traditional tonal black upper, tumbled leather, reminiscent of like the Gamma Blue and Fierce Purple. It's very fierce.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the translucent sole unit has a gradients through, but also the piping around the mid panels has the blue and the purple around the edges. So I think they hit right off the bat.
Next, we have the official Charlotte Hornet colorway of the Air Jordan 10, and you have your tumbled leather across the upper, but what you may not notice as far as online pictures are concerned is that the upper has a pearlized kind of gloss to it, which kind of turned me off a little bit because I don't want it to feel like I'm wearing a pearl on my shoe.
What else we got? We have the Rio joints. These ones look like inspired by crayons, but they're not. They're actually inspired by the city of Rio. You can see through the sole unit, kind of the gradient from the blue to the yellow, just like the Brazilian flag. The upper takes a unique inspiration, the Christ the Redeemer statue that's over the city of Rio. It takes that inspiration where you have kind of like the blue background of the sky behind the statue itself.
My opinion about these is, moving on, we have the LA edition of the Air Jordan 10. Funny thing I found out about these is they're actually inspired by the traditional LA look of white t-shirts and jeans.
I'm a Canadian tux wearer, so these are kind of like right up my alley. I think these are pretty on point. Sorry, sir. We have the first pair that dropped in the City Pack, the Paris 75s. Has the 75 embroidery for the Central District of Paris. It has an ostrich leather type of upper, kind of like, again, another iridescent type of glow where you take a different look at the angles there, it shines differently. Kind of harkbacks to the City of Lights moniker for Paris.
I would probably pass on these. Next up, we have the London edition, and this kind of reminds me of a cool gray 11 or a cool gray 9. You have different shades of gray throughout. You also have kind of like a marble-esque on the upper between the laces. Keeps it kind of simple. Then you have your little gold London touch. These, in my opinion, are probably one of the best ones out of City Pack.
I feel like they almost missed the ball with this. I kind of would have preferred a tonal upper, just one cool gray colorway. I still think these are probably one of the more solid colorways. Then you have the gold logo on the back. I think our favorite pair, however, though, are the NYC joints. Excuse the creases, I have been wearing these. These are my personal pair. When you first saw these, what did you think?
My first opinion is that, again, with previous pairs, you can't really go wrong with the all black shoe, especially since the mix of black and gold is kind of very popular nowadays.
I mean, they say it's inspired by the concrete jungle of New York. What's up about these, though, they still look like a poor man's OVO 10. But again, I still think these are probably the best ones out of the pack. All right, so let's review each of the sneakers from the pack. I'm gonna drop on these. I'm not really trying to be in a noisy episode of Chirac, so pass.
I'm gonna pass to Westbrook could rock these, but not me. I'm good.
The Rio versions, although I kind of dig the inspiration with the statue and the sole, I'm gonna pass as well. They look like crayons.
I'm gonna have to agree to it. I'm not feeling it.
Sorry, Jordan.
The London 10s, me personally, I would cop, but not really a must cop for me.
I'm totally into them. I think they're the second best one in the pack, so they're definitely a cop. So the Charlotte 10s, although they resemble the original City Pack the most, I'm gonna pass just on the glossy upper.
Me, I'm a cop, I'm a Kimba fan, so.
The Los Angeles Air Jordan 10, I wear a Canadian tuxedo every day, so these are kind of like right up my alley. I'm a cop.
I got love for the West Side, but nah, I'm not feeling it. The Paris editions, I'm not really a fan of them. I'm gonna pass on these.
I like the textured upper, but yeah, it's just too much going on for me. Now this is a feng shui shoe. It's a cool color combo, but a little too much for me in the sole.
I would cop probably just to play ball and not really something I wear casually.
And the Nino Browns, the New York City Air Jordan 10s. I mean, I'm a total cop for these. Nothing else to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. I would definitely cop these.
Yeah, too bad you can't. They're already sold out.